looking for the second, they decide against it. Quick flat throw from the outfield.
We had a chat earlier. We were fortunate enough to have a chat with Rohit Paudel, and one of the questions we asked was, what was his message to the bowlers? He said, forget yesterday, come back with a fresh mind.
Yeah, and you have to, don't you? You have to learn to put those losses behind you. You have to learn to look forward and focus on the positives and a constructive outlook. I'm sure the team has had a chat after the game yesterday. I'm sure the coaching staff's had a chat as well. The shout and the finger stays down.
Very optimistic shout. Saiful Isab was almost halfway. Using his feet. Yeah, look close. Just look past the 3-meter mark. Good appeal in the end.
Having played 3 games now, this is their third. 2 losses so far. They want to try and pick up a win here, the Lions, because it gets a bit too hard later on.
All good to say, Monali, that you got to forget what happened and then you got to be able to put that behind you. But when you start the way you have today, the doubt's surely creeping.
It is a mental game, isn't it? It plays on your mind. But that's where the best players are able to put those thoughts behind.
Welcome to IMP Wale. IMP
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
It has been entertaining so far. And for the Royals, 155 on the cards at this rate. Something tells me it's going to be well above that, especially if Zabe and McMullen have anything to say. Sitting on 47 off 38, potentially looking at a half century for himself, and he's batted well so far. What a shot this is. It's lapped up and over. And that's going to be his half century. He has played a really good knock here. Well celebrated and appreciated by his team, as it should be. 51 of 39 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. Vivek Yadav comes into the attack and he's been put away for 4 from the time that he's come on.
Yeah, he's had a tough outing, Vivek Yadav. Yet to pick up a wicket in this competition, and is greeted with a terrific shot.
Too short, cut away this time, and really well done in the deep.
A terrific innings from the left-hander from Northamptonshire, and what a way to bring it up. Wow. Scoop, he knew exactly where the fielders were and brought up his 15 style. Saat bin Saif, well played and very well appreciated by the dugout. They've had different players standing up at different times, and that's been the feature of this Royals side. They've not had one player coming and stealing all the thunder, but different players have stepped up, and that's a great sign when you go into a busy tournament like this.
Giving himself some room.
The party. Brian McMillan looking dangerous at the other end. And this is looking a side to beat already. The Royals.
He's got a headache already. Trying to go for the big one. It's a very helpful dot. Some tells me she's a Lions fan.
Yeah, she's just echoing my words. all.
Big Yada's had a tough outing at the Nepal Premier League so far. Want to try and pick up a couple of positives for himself. Going at 131, Zabe. It's been an innings. Up and over the offside this time. Doesn't have enough. Just going to get cut off. Batting deep in his crease as well.
Always signs of a good side are different players standing up at different times and your top four making runs. And that's exactly what the Royals have done. Saif Ali Zeb, good both on offside and leg side. Very good, especially over cow corner and extra cover. Good piece of fielding there. Unmukchand clears up.
Really well bowled. Following the batter, attacking those pads, not allowing for any room to swing. It's going to be a dot to end the over. 12 overs gone. 95 for 1.
शिक्षा र खेलकुदका माध्यमले विश्व मानचित्रमा चिनिँदैछ। मेरो सिटी अफ क्रिकेट बङ्गली अनि यो सहर चिनाउन अगुवाई गर्ने मेरो कलेज, मेरो एसपीए कलेज, मेरो गौरव।
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म क्यास पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
Fans are just loving this, isn't it? They've come out in numbers. The energy's palpable. You're going to see Surya Thamang coming to the attack. Left arm orthodox.
Finally, you talk about what good T20 sides do, and we said that different players coming up at different times, and then the top four making runs. One of the worrying signs is that you use 7 bowlers in 12 overs, and that's what the Lions are doing. They don't know where the wickets are coming from, and they don't have clarity in roles that, oh, this is going to be my power play bowler, this is going to be my middle, and this is one who's going to close out my innings. They're still searching for that right combination.
Yeah, speaking of combinations, this is where the planning comes in, isn't it? Before you go into your auction, how much planning do you put into it? And what sort of combinations are you trying to get into your side? Because if they don't work together, you're not picking players, you're picking a side. You're picking a side that's going to work together to reach that outcome. Heaved into the leg side.
And the of the partnership comes in. Sorry, 36 balls it's taken. Yeah, you make a very good point, Munali. That's what I was coming to. Sorry to interrupt you. But it was just about the combinations. And I think teams are starting to learn even in the IPL. They've made this mistake earlier that they've just picked sides and they picked names. But once you get clarity on why you're picking a particular player, what role do I see him playing in the tournament? Where is he going to contribute to the team? And how does he fit into that jigsaw puzzle? I mean, that's what teams will learn. And Lumbani Lions are certainly going to learn from this experience.
The 100 comes up for the Royals. In 12.4 overs. They're going well. Just shy of 8 runs and over. Gets a good piece of this. But the last 2 overs have been decent. Lions just trying to get that net run rate, that run rate back into control. You're speaking of picking squads. When we're looking, you said we're not picking players, we're not picking names. You want to think of those partnerships. You want to think of those combinations, your bowling combinations, your batting combinations, where they fit in. Whether it's the batting lineup, whether it's your bowling lineup. Quick single, and that's going to be the end of the 13th. It's 102 for 1.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई। तर यो सिद्धि दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वास यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो यसले सिद्धि दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वास। Yoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas homes ले बुझेको छ your way of quality living. DHI happier home छुट्टै छ है।
That's thanks to a really good innings by Zabe. Helped along the way with McMullen. Vivek Yadav's going to come back for his second. 11 off his first. This man could use a wicket or two to his name. Just build that confidence back up. He's had a hard time so far.
He's a good all-rounder. I like his batting. He can really hit the long ball. But if he contribute with the ball, suddenly starts looking a different side, the Lions.
Slight misfield, and they're quick. Pick up a single.
Quickly give you an example as we watch this delivery again. McMillan always looking to stamp his authority on the front foot. Slight misfield from Unmuk. Allow the batters to go through for a single. Brings Saif Ali Zaid back on strike. Let's give you an example. Janakpur bowls. I was just looking through their bowling lineup. So consistent. Kishore Mahato opens. Another single. Are looking for the second. They get it. Terrific running. And this has been another feature of this partnership. Not only the boundaries, but the running between the wickets. Saif Ali Zaid and McMillan. So good. One from England, one from Scotland. Understand each other really well. Just going back to the Janakpur bowls. Mahato and Raj Bansi bowl the new ball. And then you've got James Neesham to come in the power play. You've got Harsh Thakur and Mohammad Mohsin through the middle. And then Mahato and Neesham close out. So that's real raw clarity with the bowling. That's a lot of thought has gone into that, mind you.
Yeah, we can really just hope that the Lions have those tough discussions right now, figure out those combinations. Game number 3, plenty of action to come still for them. But when you're 3 down in a tournament, it can be very hard to turn things around. And that net run rate's also a bit taken a hit over the last 3 or the last 2 games. Few bats out there and a quick chat to the umpire. Umpire just making sure whether this is a legit bat run or not.
Sometimes messages come in the form of bats and gloves. The way these two are going, you don't need any messaging.
And it comes down to momentum too, isn't it? Sometimes there's a break in play and there's a loss of concentration and then you see a wicket fall. Really want to make sure that momentum continues. Can't get the ball away. Last few deliveries, Zabe's tried to go for the big one, but the areas have been good. Just that back of a length.
Agree with you. Good 3 deliveries from Vivek Yadav. He needs to close this out to get his confidence up. He's not pulled a dot ball all right, but he hasn't given any freebies. The running between the wickets was good, so they got a 2 of the second ball. They haven't really been able to get him away. 14 balls since the last boundary. They're building something here.
One high up in the air. One high up in the air. And
For up, the batsman doesn't expect the short ball, and is really good thinking from Vivek Yadav. Brandon McMillan gone for a terrific piece of bowling from Vivek Yadav in the tail.
Dipendra Singh Irie, the skipper, walks out to the middle. Strike rate of 204. Got 100 runs so far and a best of 57. The roar is incredible. The crowd so happy to see him out in the middle. He's off the mark as well. Picks up a quick single.
I will definitely keep talking about Airy for a long time, but I can't tell you how happy I am for Vivek Yadav. The guy deserves the wicket. He's had a tough start to the tournament. He's a very, very good all-rounder. It was good thinking on his part. Yeah, the umpire having a word with Airy. Probably was just running on the wicket, just telling him, son, just keep off that danger zone. Yeah, but extremely chuffed for Vivek Yadav. Bowled very good over here. Can he close it off?
Really well bowled again. That's the last delivery of his over. 14 gone, and it's 108 for 2.
Susan Dairy को उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन delightful.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
14 overs onto the action, 108 on the board. And it's going to be Surya coming back for his second. Good start with the first over, just the 6 runs coming off of it.
We talk about partnerships with the bat, but bowling is also about partnerships. And Vivek Yadav's success has to do something with Surya Tamang's first over as well.
Into the line of the ball, and this is heaved into the leg side. Well fielded in the deep. I love how he's working the crease, Saib Zaib, trying to outsmart the bowler.
Yeah, he walked in, wanted to access backward square leg. But good bowling from Surya, didn't give him any room to work with. Kept following him. Yeah, it's a good piece of bowling, Surya. Good first over. He's followed up. Good job at the other end. Slip comes in as well for Dipendra Irie. I like it. Good captaincy from Rohit.
It's the switch hit. I always sense you're very worried when Dipendra Singh's out there running between the wickets.
Oh, worried for the non-striker. Can't keep pace with him. And you're always like, on hot water.
I would have loved to see you run out there. To the leg side, he's so quick between the wickets. Dipendra Singh, Airy, fantastic running. They pick up 2.
Saif Ali Zaib, he's been batting for a while.
You're always so worried about the partner that he's playing with.
Rohan Mustafa's ran himself out of the team.
I always sense you're very worried when Dipendra Singh's out there running between the wickets.
Oh, worried for the non-striker. Can't keep pace with him. And you're always like, on hot water.
I would have loved to see you run out there with him.
Just stretched my hands and said, no, I'm walking a run.
2 deliveries to come. It's been a good start. Surya, just the 4 runs so far. The first over was good as well from him. Just pulling that momentum back, the Lions.
You can see that on the faces of the Sudurpachim Npl fans. They're a little bit tentative. They still don't know what a good score is on this wicket.
Use of the feet, goes down the ground this time. And again, just cannot find the boundary. They pick up 2 runs. It's been 21 balls since the last boundary, and this has really been a comeback from the Lions.
I tell you what, nobody except Irie would have gone for two on that occasion. It was hit hard, it was hit just wide enough for a long off. He had the favor of the bounce, but still Irie got two. That tells you something about his speed.
Goes into the leg side this time. Oh, that would have been a fantastic catch. What an effort. Do we have a run out? Oh, no. It's overthrows. It's all happening out there. What an eventful last delivery. It's the end of the 15th, 116 for two.
Sudurpachim Asli Energy, Red Bull, Asli Nerozo.